next one, because the next one, oh god, it's gonna look so different. Oh, ay. Guys, the weather actually looks very lovely today. We've just woke up, we've had a bit of a lay-in. I say lay-in, I've been up since about 7:30, and I've just done the thumbnail for today's video, home bargains. Everyone is downstairs having breakfast, so I thought, right, I'll come up, I'll quickly make the bed, pop the cushions on, and then I think today we're going to pop to some of the retail parks because I've got a few orders I've got to pick up. I also need to go to Argos because I'm picking up a camera. I don't think it would have been out yet because I think I'm going to do a separate video on it, but I'm actually upgrading this camera. I've took the plunge, and yeah, this camera has done me for 5 years, and yeah, but I think it's time to say goodbye and upgrade. But I've stuck with Canon. I was toying between going for Canon or Sony, and I have been comparing like megapixels and everything like that, and I decided to stick with Canon. Canon has kind of been like my go-to. So yeah, I've got a new camera which you'll probably see a little of in this vlog, and it might even change over in this vlog. Yeah, and then we'll be on the new camera quality. It's exciting. I love getting a new bit of tech. I absolutely love it. And then there'll probably be a video coming in the next week or so for the adventure camera that I got. So these two cameras are, this camera for me is like my present from me to me out of my YouTube money, but it's still an investment back to the channel. Whereas my adventure camera, I've bought that for my birthday with something else. And that is like my, it's going to be my hiking, my swimming, my even probably vlogging camera to a degree if we're out in London, because the new camera that I've got, like, it's quite bigger than this. It's a bit bulkier and it's got more attachments and bits and bobs, so probably don't really want to be taking that. If I'm not on my phone, it probably will be like the adventure camera. So yes, it's going to be a productive morning. Let me just pop you on the days of the week thing. But yes, we are going to pick up the new camera. I've got to sort something else out for Dada at Argos. I don't know why. I'm normally a good sleeper, but I've been pulling my pillows around out the cases lately, and I don't know why. So yes, you may be able to see as well, we've finally got the projector set up. We're not going to use the sheet though. We actually draw the curtains and it works pretty well on that. It's not going to be an every evening thing in here. We've made it quite clear that we just want it to be like if you're having, say, like a lazy day or a lazy morning. But in terms of, sorry guys, I've been editing, so I've got my laptop down here. If it's getting into a series, obviously downstairs is in the living room. That is where the TV will be watched. But it was just nice to have it in here if we wanted a little series in bed, or if we're going to have, we keep saying we're going to have a duvet day, and I don't know when we're going to have a duvet day, because in weeks when we're on our own and things with Dan's Litlands, we're very, very busy at the minute, 2 and 4 of us, so I don't know when we're going to have chance to do a duvet day, but it's fine, we will get there. The bank holiday plans so far, from what I am aware of, has he caught that? Yes, he has. The bank holiday plans so far that I'm aware of, today, as I say, is like kind of a shopping day. Go Argos, sort it out. We're going to go to some of the retail parks and have a look, because we're off glamping and also camping. Yep, Dan has signed me up to camping, guys, as well for August bank holiday. We are going to go on the look because Dan wants to get some camping chairs. So I'm like, okay, I don't really know what to look for with camping chairs. That is Dan's expertise, so the retail parks that we're going, we've got like a go outdoors mountain warehouse, so I think we're just gonna have a little look around those. This is not going how I wanted, but it's fine. I need to find a Hamish Highland Calfro. We'll have a look on Amazon, and then we'll put some cushions up, and then also it will be a big tidy while we're off, because oh look at my little, I got the matching cushion for it. I got that from Matalan. How adorable. It's so cute. I need to tidy the filming room, shock, but it's all good. I actually don't want them cream cushions on there. Let's go all animal. We'll have Hamish, we'll have the cat, we'll have the rabbit, and we'll have Hamish. That's the bed. All done. I'll chuck them ones to the side for the moment. But yeah, we will be heading along, a bit of shopping, and then yeah, tidy the filming room, because where I've been at Mum's, I've still been bringing bits and bobs back, stuff from filming, stuff from when we've been away on the weekends, stuff that still needs to get hung up. So yeah, that is all my electricals actually from Mum's for filming, so I need to sort that out. I've got my camera there that I need to unbox and do a review on, and then a lot of underwear. I don't know why at the moment. Ann Summers, Boo Avenue, they have had, oh let me open the blinds, they have had really good offers on. Boo Avenue have had the buy the bra, get the knickers free. Ann Summers have had up to 30% off. So yeah, I may or may not have treated myself to some pieces. Shock, Shannon is an underwear addict. But yes, I'm going to go down, freshen myself up, and then I will potter in and check in with you when we're ready to go out. Don't know what time that will be. Everyone's eating. I don't really eat much breakfast first thing in the morning when I'm at home, so I'll potter around, probably jump in the shower, and then yeah, get the day on the road. Right, all ready. And I think today I'm going to try these. So these are Kayali. I think it's by the brand who does Huda Beauty, and it says layering set. I don't think I want to layer them. I think I might just wear one and see how it goes. So I picked this up off of All Beauty, I believe it was. And I think the one that is speaking to me today is Eden. And Eden is sparkling lychee. So we just got to find which one. Oh god, there we are, Eden. I like these because I can literally just chuck them in my bag. But it does say to layer. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, very fruity. Reminds me kind of like a Britney. I'm going to chuck... Oh, God, that's going to make me sneeze now, isn't it? Anyone else, once you spritz, you start sneezing. So I'm going to pop that back in its place. Is that my phone? No. I thought I heard a vibration. I thought my phone was going. I mean, the rest of the room is chaotic, but if we can pop one thing away at this time. The thing is, it's all my electricals. As I say, I've got Mum's bits there. That's the Primark video I've just filmed. And then I've got my new hard drive and that. So at the end of bank holiday, this will all be done. Because I think Monday is going to be a day, as I say, when we just chill. So I'll show you my outfit. I managed to find... I went for one of my long maxi dresses, a Primark number. Very long, you can barely see it there. And then I've just put on some little Matalan heels. Well, I wouldn't say they're heels, they are just like little wedges. This is the Swarovski cabinet that's going to go up here, I believe. So yeah, that is the plan of action for that. But yeah, the crimped hair is still living life. That's still going. Everyone is getting ready. And I think now probably just be heading to the retail parks. I'm not too sure which one. But yeah, off we go. Happy Bank Holiday Saturday.
I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I looked out and I saw the rain. I wanted it to go away.
Right, we're back. Very eventful morning. We have been to Aldi. We've been to Argos. I've sorted everything out for Dada. Oh look, and we've gone dark. Canon. We've also picked up the new camera. So I'm hoping we won't actually have problems like this anymore. So we just put you there for the minute because we're doing nothing but unraveling, unpacking stuff. So yes, Dan, you would have seen a clip there, is building a barbecue because I went to pick up the camera, then I had to return Dad's laptop and sort that out. And then while we was looking, I was like, oh, I wonder what deals they got on a barbie. And because the garden is fully done, I mean the garden's not even started, we wasn't going to pay hundreds and hundreds for a barbecue right now. So we actually found one on an offer at Argos. I think it was 50 quid for like a kettle drum. It's more than enough just for us this year. I don't think we're going to be hosting barbecue parties or anything like that this year. So tonight we're actually having a barbecue for dinner. So the vibe was, we was picking bits up to put into the oven, but now we can do them on a barbie. And we've also been to the butcher's. And for the butcher's, this smells delicious. We got the beef burgers. We got, oh, I'm looking forward to these, garlic butter chicken kebabs. We also then got smoky barbecue chicken drumsticks. And then we also got 10 jumbo sausages. So we've got our stuff for the barbecue, of which we are also going to probably be putting some bits on from Aldi. I need to sort out under the sink here because Mum said, oh, I've picked you up some tea towels. I was like, oh, okay. Just thinking like a couple. She says, I've got you a red one. So I was like, oh, I like these because these are what I used to have from Asda when I got the multi-packs. So she got a red one and a yellow one. I was like, oh, thank you. She went, oh, and I got you a black one. I was like, fabulous. She said, then I got you some nice ones. I was like, okay. So she got me a 3-pack of bees. These are actually really cute. I need to find out where she got them. And 3 packs. It's kind of like chickens and early rise. So yeah, I actually don't have space for these tea towels now. So at the moment, they're just kind of on top of my cloths, but that's fine. And then what we're having with the barbecue stuff, where does all that come from? Oh my goodness, is that from? Oh, I think there might be a slight hole in the bag. Yes. Okay, my lovelies, there's a slight disaster. Ooh! The skewers seem to have pierced the bag of the drumsticks. We're just going to leave that. So along with dinner tonight, we're going to have salad. And they weren't the biggest jacket potatoes. I mean, compared to the ones we get from the farm shop, but they will do, which has actually just reminded me I need to put the oven on for the potatoes. So we've got 4 jacket potatoes. We'll put that there. And then while we was up there, Dan got radish. I'm actually going to bring you back here because you can't see anything over there, can you? Right, now you're balanced on a mince pie candle, okay? Very, very gentle, Shan. Oh! You okay? You're going to go dark. Cannon, don't do this to me. I hope the other Cannon don't do this as well. And then Dan picked up some grapes and just some more salad bits. Cucumber, spring onion. Now with the jacket potatoes, give them a wash, score them, salt, pepper, oil, in the oven at least an hour and a half. Ideally 2 hours. And then on the last half hour, open up the tin foil, let them get nice and crispy so you get the nice crispy base ladder. And then we've got some Edam and mature cheddar cheese slices, a variety of buns. We've got plain buns, cheese topped buns, large seeded burger buns and sliced hot dog rolls. So I feel this is actually probably going to do us today and tomorrow. Even if tomorrow we're back a little bit later and we're not going to like the barbecue, we can probably still put these in the oven. And then I picked up, I had to get Dada some meat and bits, so I'm trying to think what ones are ours and what ones are Dada's, because I feel like I got duplicate of Dada. Oh, we also got some hummus and tomatoes and mozzarella. Cannon, guys, Cannon is testing me today. Do you want to go there? Are you going to work better there? We've got the electrician coming in on Thursday to sort out the lights, so that will be fantastic. Right, so Dada, I picked him up sweet barbecue pork ribs. And you know what? It weren't actually bad prices at Aldi. And Mum doesn't really tend to go to Aldi and Lidl where she is, because trying to get to them is not the greatest and they're not in the best of hands. So I'd rather her just stay away and then I can pick them up. And then I got him half a crispy aromatic duck, because he does love his duck. And then I got him the half and half peri peri chicken wings, because they didn't have the roosters. So the roosters is all gone now, and now it's kind of like their version of Ashfield's grill. And then I got him peri peri chicken thighs. So that is Dada's bits. I'm going to just put in the bag and then dump in the fridge so that I know his are all separate. And he will probably watch this after and say, oh, you're going to give me any of them? This is our dinner, Dada, okay? So I then also picked up, just to put in the fridge, because Dan's on Lakes next week, so it's just going to be quick and easy dinners, salt and chilli pork belly slices and hot honey pork belly slices. I thought they looked really nice. Might even be able to put some of them on the barbie, you know. And then I got some chicken breast sizzlers, one in garlic and herb, and also a mango and coconut. So kind of like a Nando's vibe, just flops. But I thought these would actually be really nice, because they're thin battered out breast, pan fry and can have them as like a burger. And then I also got 4 chicken souvlaki koftas with tzatziki. And the half and half chicken wings that me and Dan got was the peri peri. Oh, did I get both peri peri? I thought I was going to get bourbon and barbecue. Okay, we've both got chicken wings. So yes, I've got the oven on. And then, oh, we also got 3 new bunches of flowers. Bathroom, living room, fill out the vases, because I always find that 1 bunch is not enough and then 2 it kind of overfills. But yeah, I really like Lidl and Aldi for their flowers. I think the most expensive one was £3.99 a bunch, so you can get like 3 bunches for under a tenner, because the little chrysanthemums are £2.79. And I think we've got, yeah, I just like to have fresh flowers. And you know what, they actually last really well. I can normally get, I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks out of a bunch. Normally it's like the beginning of the month we'll refreshen the vases, and to be honest they will last majority of the time. I also picked up a summer Red Bull. Guys, this is white peach and I can't lie, bloody love it. So yeah, maybe I'm now getting back onto my Red Bull hype. But I'm going to put all this away. I'm going to decant the drumsticks into another bag actually. I've got my food bags underneath, and then yeah, we'll put that away. And also I popped to Boots because I had to pick up some new toothbrush heads for the toothbrushes. I had Oral-B heads, went to change them and realised, because we changed toothbrushes at Christmas, yeah, they didn't fit anymore. They needed a bigger head. It's the IO range. So yeah, my little ones didn't work. And on Tuesday, Boots had the £10 Tuesday if you've got the Advantage card, and they was down to a tenner. So I picked up 2 whites and a black for Dan, because we had to already pick up a black. So at the moment, I've got a black one on my white head, and I can't lie, guys, it's bugging me. And then what I did also pick up from Boots was, because a lot of you have been saying to check my iron again and thyroid, and that Boots you can get tests. So I have this week been looking into blood tests, like full blood cans. Guys, I can't lie, some of these are like £180 to £200 for a full blood can. And I'm like, do I need a full blood can? Do I need to know everything going on with my body at the moment? I would love to do it. I would love to give my body a full MOT, coming up to 30, see how we've done for the first 30 years. Paid packet and bank balance says no. I've also been looking into like female tests and female health tests to just see like what things are happening. But you guys said to go on Boots, and I did. So I've picked up a vitamin D rapid test. As I say, I don't know the certainty of these, but you guys all said to give Boots a go, so I've got that one. I have an iron test, and then this one was by a slightly different brand. It was My Health Checked. I got a thyroid check. So yeah, we've got a swab and pierce our finger and all that. So I don't feel like I'm going to do them today. I might do these Monday and just see how we get on, and we'll go through the results to see if I am deficient in any of it. And then if I am deficient, what can I do with it? Or go to my doctors and be like, hi, I've done these tests, help me, basically. But I have got my vitamins for iron and all that, which I probably need to restart my vitamins because I've completely forgot about them. But anyway, I'm going to put all this away. I'm going to put the flowers in the vase, and then I'll pop the jacket potatoes in. As I say, if you want perfect jacket potatoes, 200 degrees, wash your potato, score it, oil, salt, pepper, wrap it in individual tinfoil bundles, pop it in for an hour and a half, open up the tinfoil for the last 20 minutes, half hour, put it in, bring it out, you've got fluffy jacket potatoes. However, if you get the ones from farm shops that are like that, they can take up to 3 hours to do, which, yeah, having your oven on for 3 hours, God, that little octopus energy, he was rinsing my money then. But yeah, that has been a productive morning. And then now, after that, I'll probably maybe do a bit of filming. I said I'll either do filming today or Monday. That'll be like my filming day for the bank holiday, because tomorrow we're in London. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I cannot wait to unbox my camera. So excited. But for now, let's get the food sorted.
I felt the weight of it all come down. I braced from the deafening sound, but you were there, holding my hand. You were there, holding my hand. I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I bled from the wound for at least a year. I couldn't clean myself up. I reached out for the bottom rung. You hoisted me up. You were there, holding my hand. You were there, holding my hand. Holding my hand. Holding my hand. I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side.
I eased out of bed just for sunrise, grabbed my backpack and I was out.
is done. We've had slightly an earlier dinner today. I say early, it's 5:45 now. We sat down about 5ish, because it's going to be like an early-ish night tonight. Probably try and get a kip for about 9ish, because up early. I think we're leaving here about 8 just gone to get down to the station and off to Excel for the day, as I say, to see the Tutankhamun exhibition, of which I am going again next month with Mum, because she really wanted to see it and she's busy tomorrow, so we couldn't all go together. But we done a little bit of shopping, so you would have seen the food stuff we picked up, and oh my god, I missed the taste of stuff on a barbecue, and the skewers, yum. I think we're going to pick up maybe some giant marshmallows and do some s'mores next time. So we're all plum tuckered. I didn't do the jacket potatoes in the end. They have been, I'd say, 3/4 of the way cooked through, and then what we will do tomorrow, because we'll be back here for dinner, we can use some other bits from the butcher's or some of the bits from Lidl and have the jacket potatoes and salad with them. So yeah, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Dan is washing one of the cars. I think he's washing his. I think he said we're going down in his tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But today we popped into Mountain Warehouse. Silly me went looking for a new pair of walking boots, and what did Shannon wear? Sandals. So I couldn't try any boots on. I was like, damn it. So I'm like, right, next time I go out, remember to take some blooming socks with you, because I have my walking boots. I originally wanted the Doc Martin ones, like the utility boot style, and I ordered them and they went out of stock, so I ended up picking up the Timberland ones. However, I got a size 4.5 and I feel like I should have got a 5. They're fine for walks, probably about 2 and a bit hours, but what me and Dan are doing, I definitely can't do in them, because I know my feet will absolutely bleed. So I said I just wanted, oh god, one of the pins has fallen over. I just want to get a cheap pair, say from Go Outdoors or Mountain Warehouse. I don't really want to spend more than 50-60 quid on them. My Timberlands, I think I picked them up maybe 3-4 years ago, and they was 100 in the sale. And as I say, they are good boots, but they're just a bit small for me, and they're too small for Mum as well, because otherwise I would have given to her. So I was like, I'll keep them for like little local walks, or like pumpkin patch days and stuff like that, but I just want like a big pair that I can just chuck on and go. So I feel like I'll have to size up to a size 5. But we did pop into Mountain Warehouse, and Dan got a selection of things, and he also picked up the Litlands head torches, because as I say, we are going camping August. So yeah, that will be an experience. As I say, I've never been camping. We're going glamping soon this month, but camping I've never been, so we will see. But as I say, for what me and Dan are doing, we needed a new backpack, because we got the big travel ones, which are great if we're backpacking around Asia, but not necessarily, it's too big for what we needed. So I saw a little one, and Dan said we'll go the size up. So we picked up a backpack, of which I think he said we can get like a couple of litre bottles of water. We're not going to need a lot, I don't think. I mean, I feel we will just need room for snacks, and I will need my sugar medication, because I feel like it's going to be very strenuous, but I feel like you guys already will know what we're doing. I think that video is going up before the bank holiday vlog, but yeah, we will need this just to keep our bits and bobs in. It's jet washing now, yeah. And then I love, you know, I love these from Primark, and Mountain Warehouse is the only place that I can find these all year round. And Primark are £7. Normally Mountain Warehouse, they say £16 down to 10. I've never seen it or paid 16 quid for it. I've always got them when they're a tenner. But today they had an extra 20% off. So I managed to pick up a couple more of my fleece zippers. So £8, £1 more than Primark. So I got white and a lovely peach. I have a blue one, which Dan has now, we've all got matching. So I think mine and his daughter's is a light blue, and then him and his son's are the dark blue. So we've all got a blue fleece. He was like, I had mine from ages ago. His daughter picked one up, and then he saw one for his son, and he was like, I feel like I need one. So yeah, we've all got these matching fleeces on. His daughter got like a lilac and a blue, and she's already wearing the lilac and she's like, these are so comfy. I'm like, now can you see my addiction? And when Primark now have stopped them, Man in Warehouse always comes through. So yeah, we've all got our thermals on, which I think would be very good for theme parks, because you can have your t-shirt on underneath, have that, and there's not really a need for a jacket. So I was trying to think what to do to be productive. The video that I need to film today, I say need to film, I've got about 10 I want to do over the bank holiday, to be honest guys, but today we've just had a nice chill day, and I think Monday, oh, so chill, I'm yawning. Monday I think is just going to be mosey on around the house, maybe go out for a little walk around the parks, and then I think I'll be cracking on with some filming and a bit of housework. Tomorrow, as I say, London, and I think we're popping into Lakeside. I'm going to quickly take some bits back to Primark and see if I can pick up the swimsuit that was on the wrong hanger. Annoying. But yeah, I thought, what can I do today? As I say, Dan is now jet washing the cars. The little ones are downstairs watching Flamingo Land. It's a theme, oh my god, it's a theme park in Yorkshire. I don't know if it's on the Merlin passes. Dan's going to have a look. But if anyone has been to Flamingo Land, could you let us know how it's like and what the level of rides are? Are they suitable for like under 11-year-olds? Or are they like high? If they're high and you know the height, that would be fab, because we can measure up and see if that's all enough. But yeah, we was just watching a vlog. I saw one of the rides and I was like, oh, that doesn't look like a child's park. Or it says on there there's a zoo. So if anyone can let us know, because now Dan has it in his head he wants to go to Flamingo Land as well as Alton Towers in a weekend. So I don't quite know how that's going to go down, but any thoughts would be greatly appreciated. So I've just been sitting here and I'm like, what can I do? I need to do something. If I'm not filming just yet, I've got my camera that I need to unbox, and guys, I'm so happy that I've got the camera. So excited. I love new tech. I think with my camera, so the one that I'm currently filming on, I don't know what to do with it. So I've put it in online to like trade in, and it's not a bad price actually, because I've looked after it and it's with the lens. But I don't know if I can put electricals on Vinted. I'm going to have a look around tonight, and if I am, or you can put electricals on there, I might put it on Vinted. I'm not entirely sure, so I don't know. If I'd have put it on there, well, by the time this video goes up, it might already have been on. I don't know. If I do put it up, I would have let you guys know on the community tab and Instagram. We'll see, I don't know, because the company who buy the camera and the lens, they don't buy the batteries, and I've got like 5 batteries for it, and I think I've probably got an old memory card, only probably about a 32 gig, nothing too big, but I could probably chuck in a memory card with it and it'd be like a bundle if someone's looking to start off filming. Oh, look at the sun coming out. Maybe like a little bundle if someone was starting. The lenses are 15 to 45. So yeah, we will see, my lovelies, we will see. So I'd say I don't know what's happening on that front, but I thought, what can I do to be productive? And I was like, you know what, I'm going to put my underwear away, because when I tell you, I have been buying some, I can't lie, and I've just got like the washing to put away. I was like, right, oh actually I need to put actual washing away. I've got it spinning on a cycle. So what I might do, I'll go grab the washing, put it on the airer, whack the heating on for a bit, and then we'll put my underwear away. That sounds like a plan. I just brought in the bags, and bearing in mind some of this is like pyjamas, underwear like not bought, I thought I'll show you the bits that I have bought, because I have bought another set that I think Mum picked up for me earlier on in the week. It's a lovely blue set from Ann Summers, and I don't know why. No, is it blue? No, I've got the blue here. I've ordered like a lime green set. Ann Summers at the minute had like 30% off. I don't know if it was like a bank holiday special, and Boo Avenue had it where you bought the bra and got the matching knickers free. But there's a few bits. I know everyone says with Ann Summers they think, oh, like it's seedy and that, and I feel Ann Summers is very grown up and Boo Avenue is like your cutesy girly. However, I was very surprised with this set from there. I thought this was a really like feminine set that you would see in the likes of Boo Avenue. So it's white with pink lace, and you can get it with briefs and a thong and a waspy. I think I went for the thong option. I just think it's very, very cute. Very cute. And then you have the waspy, which I can't lie, right? I wear these. Do you think I can be bothered to connect them to the stockings? Absolutely not. I cannot fathom these for love nor money. I just got some plain white ones. And also, looking, I've got the briefs as well. I think this set had 20% off. As I say, it had up to 30%. So I now need to, because I'll give you a little quick look into like my holy grail, my lingerie, my nightwear, my socks, everything. Just very quickly, because I might actually do like a little clip in, say, one of the house vlogs, or a little dedicated one, because I do think lingerie and hosiery and pyjamas and loungewear, like, it's important for a woman, and like, we like to feel nice and we like to feel good. And you guys know, even back when I split up with my first ex and my last one, what is that on my dressing gown? Hey, I always loved underwear just for me, and whether it be a £1 thong from Primark or a little matching set from Ann Summers or Boo Avenue, I just liked underwear for myself. A lot of people have said to try Rigby and Pella. Can't lie, guys, those prices, whew, they're like VS prices. And a lot of you have said to actually look at M&S. And you know what? I always go past M&S and I get distracted to the food and forget to look at the lingerie. Story of my life. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna have a little look in M&S. Matalan, hit and miss, but when they have nice bits, nice. When Next, again, hit and miss. Florence and Fred and George Asda, they go through their spells. I feel like spring summer is a lot more them as opposed to autumn winter. I find sometimes the non-lingerie shops for autumn and winter are just your black, brown, navy. There's not a lot of like pizzazz with them, you know. So yes, and I do think that looks very cute, very feminine, and definitely something that you would see in the likes of a Boo Avenue. And then the blue set I got, I just think this is absolutely lovely. If you're not like me and you don't like lingerie, you probably think this is really boring. I'll probably say just skip ahead a little bit, because I am going to be rabbiting away. But I've managed to find these ones. These are hold-ups again, but they had black and blue lace to match a bodysuit, which I already actually have this in red. But again, it's just very, very cute. It's very nice. And also, you could get away, if you had nipple covers, like jeans and a nice top, have it as a bodysuit. But the actual blue set itself, again, it comes with a matching waspy. But you see, it's almost like a floral jungle vibe, I'm going to say. And then I really liked the matching underwear because it had the 2 strings. So we have that, and then the bra itself is just gorgeous. Very jungle, Jumanji, absolutely lovely. And the green set that Mum picked up for me this week is very much similar to this in terms of neon style. I have one similar. It's not quite as out there. It's more along the lines of this type of lace, but it is neon with pink, and this one is basically the same as this. It has all the crisscross, but this will be like neon green, and then I think it's just like yellows and oranges. So I think while we're down that neck of the woods tomorrow, I might swing by Mum's, quickly pop in and pick it up, so she doesn't have to hold on to it much longer with me. And then I just got a matching pair of the blue plain hold-ups, because that was what was with the bundle, and I was like, you know what, we'll go with it. I am an underwear addict. I can't lie, guys. And as I say, it's not, people say, oh, but you're in a relationship. No, I've always loved underwear. And I think from when I was a child, I say a child, you know, like when you first start developing. So I remember wearing my first little like training sports bra, and I think it was like a 38. And then I went up to I think it was like a 32B. And then kind of out of nowhere, puberty just hit and they just kind of grew. And one day I woke up and was like, I've got boobs. And part of me didn't want boobs because my mum, my nan's mum, like, they was all very big chested ladies. My nan's sisters were big chested. And I thought, God, I can't be like that. Like, mum and nan, they're over F cups. And I'm like, I'm quite happy with I'm measured at double D. However, I wear a D because, I can't lie, with a double D, I felt like a nun. It was all closed in and I was like, you know what? While I've got it, I want to have a little bit of cleavage on show. So yes, I went down a size, and as I say, I went from a 32B, and I think I got measured at La Senza. Now, if you're an OG or you're a 90s baby, La Senza was kind of like a mixture of Boo Avenue and Ann Summers, but for teenagers. Like, it was not too racy, but it was nice and girly, and it made you feel like, oh, I'm actually buying like a nice bit of underwear. And I've actually probably still got some of my La Senza ones because they are like my comfort go-to. If, say, it's Mother Nature and I have to go out and wear a bra, my La Senzas are what I'm going to. I think I've only got about 3 or 4 of them left because, unfortunately, they stopped selling in the UK, and I think you can only get it in Canada now. But yeah, that was it where I went back in the day and I was like 32B, and they measured it. It was like, yeah, you're a 34 double D, and I'm like, oh. And then when I lost all my weight, I went down to, I think it was a C cup I was wearing. And then obviously I put a bit of weight on and it went to my girls, and my old previous bra started to fit me again. So I stick at my 34D, should be double D, but when I'm older, I'll have a bit more modesty. At the moment, I like a little bit of cleavage on show, guys. But yes, what I will do now, let me quickly spin you around. I'll just give you a little overview because I do actually need to go through it. There's a few bits that I'm like, not really my style anymore. I want to give it a bit of a change up. And yeah, I need to put 2 bags of it away. This, I don't think anyone's actually seen in here. So there is still some stuff with tags on, but I like to have it colour coded and also via the cup. So all of this is like your non-cup, just like pure lace. And then this is the ones where you can see like you've got a bit of a moulded cup to it. So they're there, but I try and keep them colour coordinated. I've got some heels that are my go-to. Actually, these are what I wore out to the pub the other weekend. These are my go-to heels. Them I absolutely love, and I can't be bothered to put them in there, so they stay there for a moment. These are some nice sets that Dan has got me for Christmas and anniversaries and that. And then this is our little St. Lucia album. Oh, have I actually shown you that? Let me know if I have or not. And then I have the drawers. At the bottom is my slippers, and then I've got some little compartment boxes behind that with like some stockings and bits and bobs that I don't reach too often, but they're there if I need to. And then this is my fluffy seasonal long pajamas. So say I've got my Christmas, but I've still got like my general avocado, Baby Yoda and Halloween. And then let's just pop that in there. This is like my light summer PJs, my night shirts, my big Baby Yoda slipper socks because they don't fit anywhere else. Again, some little seasonal bits, my silky bits. This is summer. And then this is kind of like Primark 2-piece sets. These are, you know what these are, guys. They're like my absolute go-to. I've got bows and my corsets there. These, again, this set is Primark. Loved it when they used to do them. And then back there, I've got some Calvin Kleins, some more and summer sets that don't fit in the boxes. And then I think I've got my lounge sets as well. So that's kind of like more nice sets in a way. And then we've got sockies. Nothing much to say. Love them ones. Socks, slipper socks, my normal ones. And then I've got my bras. So this is kind of the neon green that the new set is, but it's more like that black set. And then that is a very, very luminous green. But it's not really like flower vibes, the new one. And yeah, that, I actually need to pop that towards there because that shouldn't go there. Yes, I am OCD with the way that my lingerie is done. And then I've just got random Primark knickers. They're like your £1 thongs. They're random thongs. They are knickers to match some bra sets. And then, yeah, that is like a little overview of the lingerie cupboard. But as I say, it definitely, it's going to have a bit of organisation, and I'm going to go through, because some of them, as I say, some have still got tags on, and some I look at now and I'm like, don't really think it's a bit of me. I've got a few nighties hanging up that I can't remember the last time I wore a lace nightie. So yeah, I'm going to be productive, and let's get all of that hung up. Right, that is all done. It's actually a bit later. I've just got off the phone with Mum, been on the baby cam for about half hour. It is all done. It's all done, it's all organised, and I've got a bag to go to the charity shop. But Mum said to me they don't take them at the charity shop, but I've got ones that are, say, like you know, like the £5 Primark sets, but they've still got the tags on. They're just ones that have either been duplicate or I've looked at and don't really like. So Mum says she'll try, but my bras she takes to M&S, because M&S take in like worn bras and they recycle and donate. So yes, that is all done. Mum is done. I am popping to see Mum tomorrow morning to drop Dada's food off, and she's going to give me my Ann Summers. Me and Dan are just going to quickly film Sunday's video, which you guys would have already seen our challenge. And then I think I'm going to jump in the shower, take this off my face, and get ready to unwind. And then, yeah, I think it'll be bed, and then up early, bright and early tomorrow for Tutankhamun. So yeah, I'm going to quickly film with Dan, and I'll see you probably when this is all off and I'm back in my PJs, how I normally am 90% of the time.
Goodbye forever and a day. Goodbye to the way that we didn't dance. Was it ever love anyway? Goodbye heartache and goodbye pain. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Memory lane.
Morning, my lovelies. Oh, it's Sunday. Sorry I didn't actually check in last night. I took my makeup off, and then me and Dan got into bed, had our little rundown chat and what we were thinking for the rest of the weekend, and before you know it we was KO'd. I don't think I took my makeup off correctly last night. I rushed it, and I think I've caught my skin, so it's a little bit sore today. I ended up using a tea towel and micellar water. Not the greatest, but I could not be bothered to cleanse in that, and I can feel like, I don't know if it's burnt. So I'm going to have to sort my skin out this morning, so it's very raised. But it looks an okay day. It was quite murky when we woke up, but now the sun is out. It's looking okay. Tutankhamun day today. Woohoo! I feel like I'm going to wrap up layers as well, and I've got the worst cramps for all oblivion. I just checked to see if washing needs to come in. Not just yet, we'll leave it out because it's cold, but it still feels like a tad damp, so I was like, we'll just leave it out for the rest of the day, hopefully get a bit of sun on it. Dinner, I think again, will be some barbecue bits with jacket potato and salad tonight. Tomorrow, I'm not really sure what tomorrow's plans are. I think just local. We might pop out to look for hiking boots. I'll remember to wear socks this time. But yeah, the filming room is getting there with the tidy of the bits. Woo! I feel like I'm going to layer up. I don't want to take a big hefty jacket into London. It's at the XL Centre. I don't know if anyone else is going, please do let me know. As I say, I'm going back again next month with Mum because she really wanted to do it. And when I was little, we went to the Great British History Museum and we've done the Tutankhamun thing there. So what I'm most looking forward to, guys, you know what I'm going to say? The gift shop. I think the gift shop is going to be very, very nice. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I don't know what to wear. I want to say layer up, but I don't know what footwear to wear. I was going to wear like a pair of my Birkenstocks, but I get really funny with open-toed shoes on the train, like if people are pushing and shoving. So I'm thinking trainers, but all of my batter trainers are at mum's, and I'm not seeing mum at the house to get my bits. See my dilemma? I'll probably end up just chucking my Chelsea boots on. Decisions. But for now, as I say, I've just undone a hot choc. I'm gonna wake up, get myself sorted, figure out what to wear, and then yeah, get ready with us for a day in London to go to the Valley of the Kings for Tutankhamun. So it does say that DSLR cameras are able to be taken, but I don't want to chance it just in case. So I'm going to just be on phone footage, guys. But I've gone for my TikTok jeans that I love these. My little ripped ones. I'm going to put my Chelsea boots on. And then this was the peach over zip hoodie. Zip hoodie? No, it's my zip fleece that we love. That I got from Mountain Warehouse yesterday. I've not put lashes on. I've gone quite minimal makeup. Don't like the camera being up that close, but yeah, just a little Clinique reddish gloss lip. I'm going to keep my hair up because it's quite windy outside and I don't really want it blowing away. I'm just going to put a scarf around my neck just so that if I get a little bit chilly, can't be bothered to take a jacket. Grab my TikTok bag and off we go. So yes, it will be phone footage for the foreseeable until we're back, and then tonight, barbecued food and jacket potato. Yes.
Fired all of the bullets. Yeah, you shot me through the heart. Casting dice and roulette. The game was set right from the start. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know, I don't want it anymore. I don't wanna go, don't wanna know, but I keep coming back for more. Crashing down in the plane, all things are burning up in flames. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home. But it's is black, it's all black, black water. If I had some time, I'd be biting it well. But my house is on fire, there's no one left to tell. Just take what is given, the doors have been sealed. Just breathe in the poison and hope God is real. I'll pick you violet flowers if I get there faster than you. I'll pick you violet flowers if I get there faster than you. 'Cause it's mad, yeah it's mad. Oh, the whole world is mad. 'Cause it's mad, it's all mad. It's mad out there. 'Cause it's black, yeah it's black. Oh, the water's black. 'Cause it's black, it's all black, black water. 'Cause it's black, yeah it's black. Oh, the water's black. 'Cause it's black, it's all black, black water, oh black water. 'Cause it's black, yeah it's black. Oh, the water's black. 'Cause it's black, it's all black, black water.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop work is life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
It never gets baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on.
Hello guys. God, what an eventful day. Tutankhamun. Wow. It's going to be very eventful when I take Mum, because a lot of it is, let's put it down here, see. A lot of it is VR and immersive and putting the headsets on, which Mum's never done. So I'm actually really looking forward to taking her next one. But we popped and saw her and she gave me my and Summer's parcel. So I thought I would show you, because I was telling you about the new style and that. I thought, well, I need to show you if that's what I'm banging on about. So with this one, I didn't bother picking up any stockings in the offer because I knew I already had lime green, and after I went through my lingerie yesterday, realised that some of them I actually have duplicates for. So okay, it's not the end of the world, because sometimes with my long nails I have a tendency to ladder them, which isn't great, I can't lie. But yes, so we saw Mum. I gave her Dada's food. I believe she went and dropped it off today to him. And then after Tutankhamun, we went into Lakeside. I took some bits back to Primark, and then I also managed to find, I couldn't find the swimsuit that was on the wrong size in the hanger, but I did manage to find some more of the bikinis that was like the blue ones with the really nice bottoms. So yeah, I was happy with that. But God, it was busy. Jeez, we was like literally in and out, probably within, I'd say, 40 minutes. In, do the refund, grab your bits and get the hell out. And then we come back and you would have seen we had the barbecue again. So we had the rest of the bits from the butchers, and also the salt and chilli, pork belly slices from Aldi. Amazing. They really reminded me of like stuff that I'd eat when I was in Greece. Like, it had flavour. Aldi and Lidl are not afraid to season their food, which I think sometimes in the UK we lack on seasoning, and stuff can be sometimes quite plain. It's actually just started to rain now. Wow, okay, how the weathers can change. So yes, you probably think your hair looks even more horrendous than it normally does. I've had it up in a ponytail all day, but I started getting a banging headache, so that come off. Danny's just downstairs watching Monsters Inc. University with the little ones. As I say, we've had dinner. Everyone's demolished. We found a new firm favourites among them. They've all got their individual bits, what they like off the barbecue, but I have to do the bits in the air fryer or the oven. Oh God, because a package. Sometimes they don't like the charred flavour, so that's not a problem. Me and Dan have the charred, sometimes burnt barbecue stuff, and then I do it in the air fryer for the little ones. But they really enjoyed the hummus tonight, so that's good. Aldi, what was it? Aldi extra special or extra smooth with lemon and coriander. That went down a treat with some breadsticks. So yeah, we had a little bit of that. We had it. The bits that have left over, we've just left in the kitchen, because I'm sure throughout the evening we'll all be pottering around, because it's only, what's the time? It's only 6:15. So yeah, I think the plan tonight now, chill, find another film to put on. I've just put the Hoover on charge because tomorrow I want to do a bit of hoovering, but I think Dan wants to go to Lowestoft tomorrow morning, so probably be up bright and early to go down to Lowestoft, because a lot of people have said that that is a lovely beaching area, and we've only really explored Felixstowe. So off to Lowestoft, and then I think I'll come back and it'll be a bit of housework, a bit of filming, a bit of editing, and just generally trying to get in front, because I've had strict instructions from Dan that for when my birthday weekend with him comes along, I need to be ahead of filming so that I don't have to worry about filming when whatever is happening is happening. He will not tell me. I had a little thing planned out, because I said, are we actually doing anything for a birthday weekend this year? And he was like, maybe. And I was like, right, well, I've got this idea. And he looked at it and he was like, that's great, but not for this one. I've got it sorted. So I was like, I have no idea what he's planning. I really don't. I think what will happen will be Friday. That's when my birthday is. Not this Friday, it's not till the 30th of May. But, oh God. You know, you feel like you've got something to swallow, but there's nothing there. I'll be at work as normal, and then I will be picking mum up, coming home. But I think in the morning, Dan said I could be up bright and early. So for me, I normally leave for work at about 5:45. I'm normally up about 4:30, so I can wake up and like to read my book, do bits and bobs. So I feel like it's going to be a very early morning. He said we'll be up, open the presents from him, and then I will take myself off to work, and then I will pick mum up after work, come back here, and then there will be 5 of us here. Dan's little ones will be here. We'll probably grab a takeaway, and then I will probably open the presents from mum. I'm not too sure what's happening on the Saturday and Sunday though, so I don't know. And then, as I say, a couple of weeks later, that will be like my birthday weekend, but with Dan and whatever he's got planned. I have no idea, but I'm rabbiting. I actually just wanted to show you my underwear. I do apologise. Now, this set comes with 2 bras. I couldn't decide. It had 30% off, so I ended up getting both. And as I say, it's like the blue one, but how gorgeous is this? Again, if you're not into your underwear, you're probably just thinking, Shan, sod off. So this was kind of like, they say padded. It's very, very minimal. It's not like back in the day when you used to get like a whew. This is a very, very minimal padding. And then they also done, where is it? A sheer one. I think that's very cute. Very cute and feminine. This is giving me like Boo Avenue vibes. You wouldn't think from Ann Summers. So I got that. And then obviously because I had 2 bras, I got both of the underwears. So I picked up the thong. And at the moment, I don't know what it is with Ann Summers, but they tend to be doing like the double straps. So that seems to be quite popular. But I really like a high leg Brazilian. I don't know what it is. I just think it's really flattering with the sheer lace bag. It's really, really cute. And then, of course, we have the little waspy. And as I say, the stockings, they're like a neon lime green. So, yeah, that is kind of like, I'm going to say one of my birthday presents from me to me. I keep saying that, but I've bought myself, you guys probably would have already seen or you'll see it upcoming, but I can't wait till my birthday to open it. So I bought a adventure camera. I've got something sitting there that I've bought that I am actually going to hold off till my birthday. I bought myself a little something else. And then shall we class that as a birthday present? I think so, kind of like an early birthday present. Maybe. And then my camera that I picked up yesterday, and I had to get another big external hard drive. They're kind of like what I see as channel reimbursements. So they will be coming out of the YouTube earnings for this year. So yes, I will let you know. I don't know if that video will be up yet. It'll probably be coming very soon. How much YouTube paid for 2025. I've done all my screenshots and that, but I don't think I've actually done the video yet. No, I don't think it will be up before this. Or it might be. I'm not too sure. You'll see it in the month of May anyway, my lovelies. But yeah, as I say, I think I'm going to go jump in the shower now, put my gym jams on, put a hot belly patch on, because my belly's giving me cramps, and then pop this away so that I know it's all nice and away. Not letting it build up like it did. But yeah, it's been a very, very lovely Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday, it feels like a Saturday, which is very, very strange. But yeah, I hope you've had a lovely Easter Sunday. And what Easter Sunday? No, it's Bank Holiday Sunday, Shan. Jesus Christ, I've gone back a couple of weeks. And then tomorrow for dinner, we're having, because we've had the jacket potatoes and barbecue food today, which is Sunday, we normally have a roast, of course. Tomorrow we're going to have a roast, and Dan's little one said, is there going to be Yorkshires? I'm like, of course there's going to be Yorkshires. So yeah, we're going to have a belated Sunday roast on the Monday before they go home. But yeah, I'm going to jump in the shower, and I will check in with you tonight before I fall asleep, because I'll get Dan's input as to what he thought of it. And actually I need to show you what I got at the gift shop. I was very good, because I know I'm going back there with mum, so I didn't get too much, but we did get some pictures done. And really guys, if you are into the Egyptians or you've got youngsters, I absolutely freaking loved it, and I think it's definite for all ages. The VR and immersive, I would say, if you're someone who gets like seasick or motion sickness, that might not be for you, but there is a section where you just put headphones on and you see a screen and it's kind of like animatronics. It does bits and it tells you what it's doing. That's fine, but yeah, there is a few with the headset that if you're not really into that, that might be one to avoid. But all in all, absolutely loved it. Good morning. I know I said, oh, I'll check in with you guys. What did Shannon do? Shannon was actually very productive yesterday. Me and Dan's daughter, I was pottering around in the filming room and she came up, and we both love organising. So we was going through everything. We was looking at skincare and she was showing me a cross stitch because she's into cross stitch and that's what I used to be into as a little. So we was going through all of that, and we done a lot of the filming room. I managed to put a lot of stuff away and get a lot of stuff like for the charity shop, and then Dan was downstairs building Lego with his boy. I will show you what they've been building because they love Lego, the pair of them. And last night I think it was Shadow Hedgehog. The other night it was the Mandrake. So yeah, there is Lego galore. And oh no, I want it higher today. Go, and then I can put my cushions over it. But we've had a lay-in today, and when I say a lay-in, it actually is a lay-in. It's 9 o'clock, so everyone's just downstairs having breakfast. But I'm not really a breakfast kind of girl in the morning, I can't lie. And the weather looks really naff. Sorry guys, I'm waffling away here and you can't really see me. You don't need to see that double chin side, Jesus Christ. But yeah, the weather looks not nice. Mum did say it was going to get a little bit cloudier today, but we was going to go to Lowesoft, but I don't think that's on the cards. Looking at it, it actually looks like it's going to pour down, so probably not. So I don't quite know what the plan is, apart from a good roast dinner, and then I think we'll watch a few Sons of Anarchy tonight. Me and Dan, we watched one episode last night, you guys would have seen, and then as I say, we're to bed about 11ish. So yeah, definitely needing a little catch up, but I'm not. It actually looks really miserable today and it feels colder. Like, I feel I'm going to put my dressing gown on in a minute. Oh, guys, what's happened? But yeah, I will actually speak later and show you what we got at the Tutankhamun, because I only got a few bits, because I know I'll probably get some more bits when I'm down with Mum. But yeah, I do hope that you've all had a lovely bank holiday, and thank you so much for the love and support on the challenge video. So that went up on Sunday, and we have the link down below in the descriptions box. Me and Dan are climbing Snowdon for Mind Charity, so we're doing that towards the end of the month, and it's definitely something that Dan has always wanted to climb Snowdon, and I've always wanted to raise for mine, so we've just combined the both, and we're going to go and do a very, very hard, strenuous task, but it's going to be worth it, and the money that is raised will go towards a very good cause. So thank you to everyone who has donated so far. It is so greatly appreciated, and if anyone did want to donate, the link is down below, or if not, you can support the videos, and any engagement, like, subscribe, comments, everything goes towards the algorithm, and it all helps the channel. So yes, I'm going to pop downstairs. I'm probably going to do a very boring task of putting washing up away and then we will see what happens and what is in store for the rest of the day, because as of right now it doesn't look too promising. I know we'll probably have to go out to the shops to get some bits for roast dinner. I need some potatoes and vegetables, and then it might just be a chill. I actually do need to get some filming done. I say this and then we just end up enjoying ourselves, and I'm like, damn it, I need to get ahead. change of plan. It is actually raining, so definitely no lower soft. And we've just had an intro to a magic show. So for Dan's little one's birthday, we bought him a big 100-piece magic trick set. So because it's raining outside, we only need to pop out to get veg. We're going to have a chill day. And the chill day is going to consist of a magic show. So it is 10:15. We've just had like a little preview, and then we're going to sit back down at 12 when I start to put dinner on. Dinner I think will be about 2:30, 3ish. We're going to sit down and have a magic show. So I've got an hour and 45, and I thought I don't want to rush around filming just yet because I can sort out some filming tonight. But what's this? Oh, my dad's sending me things. How about you do Race Across the World TV programme? It will suit you. Loads of travelling and a competition. Thanks, Dada. So I've got an hour and 45, and I thought, you know what? I just want a nice pamper. Mother Nature is making me feel blur. I need to put a heat pad on my belly, and I just feel like I need a little bit of a freshen up. So I'm going to dermaplan my face. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm going to try and wash this crimp out for the second time. I'm going to get into a lovely favourite loungewear set of mine, a little tartan number that if you've been with me post lockdown, my first shopping trip, it's a black and white checkered number. I picked it up, see if you guys remember. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of a pamper this morning, and I thought, you know what, I might as well use that time to try and sort my blooming life and face out. And I think because today's going to be a makeup free day, probably the better time to do the dermaplaning, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just going to shave my face. How attractive. And we're going to jump in the shower. We are going to put, actually, while I'm doing this, I should actually put my hair oil on. I'll tell you what, now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put a hair mask in, which at the moment I am loving the rosemary oil. Really, I think I picked this up off of TikTok shop, guys. Sorry if it's not focusing. I'm blind as a bat when these are up. And oh, at least this one's folding off, and I ain't got to worry about getting damaged. And I've also been enjoying my actual one from my Monet skincare. And maybe sneak preview, I might have treated myself to some more Monet skincare for my birthday. So yeah, I'm going to just shave the rest of my face, put a hair mask in, put the washing up away. I tell you what I'll actually do while my mask is settling in as well. Should we do one of these tests? I don't know if I can do all of them together at the same time. Okay, we're going to do one of these as well, see if I'm deficient in something, which I probably am, but hey ho, I'll see you in a bit. So, let's see what one. I'm going to do thyroid first. We'll give this a go. As I say, hair, look at that. All that rosemary oil and everything is chilling. Am I going to be able to open it? No? Oh yeah, I can. Hold on. Right. If anyone has done any of these as well, please let me know, because Jesus Christ, this all looks very technical. Oh my God, this is all technical. I'm going to go by the pictures. I just think that would be safer, you know. What's this? Thyroid, rapid test, fingerprint. Right, this is my test. Oh my God, this reminds me of like when we had to do our lateral flow. So a thyroid simulating, let's have a look. It's designed for adults over 18. And the thyroid gland is the butterfly-shaped gland of the neck in front of the windpipe. Many of the body's functions slow down when the thyroid does not produce enough of this hormone. Hypothyroidism, an underactive thyroid gland, is where your gland does not produce enough hormones. Common signs of an underactive thyroid are tiredness, weight gain, and feeling depressed. I mean, I'm probably example to all of those, but let's have a look. Oh, God. Well, it can't really hurt that much, can it? Because otherwise, I don't like needles. She says that, and then you probably think, well, you've got piercings and a tattoo, but it's if I'm not getting anything out of it. Oh my God, this is bringing back so many memories to like lockdown. Jesus Christ. Popping it in the thing and then just waiting for the lines to appear. Oh, that's silicone gel, we don't need that. Squeeze the end, massage. Use the dropper to obtain the amount of blood to the fill line. Squeeze the bulb to release it. Well, I didn't want to be getting a hell of a lot of blood out of my finger. Do they tell you a preference? That one. That's going to be my finger. God, this is all very... Oh, they do give you a plaster. You're like, help, Dan. Right, let's have a look. Might not need your plaster there. This is what I'm... What is this, guys? TSH buffer. Oh, okay. So you've got to put 2 drops of this buffer in with your blood. Okay, so you can go with the test tube. Jesus Christ. And then, oh. Oh no. Okay, this looks scary. Oh no, okay. Right, let's clean my finger. Dan, so what are you doing? I was like, I'm having a bit of self-care. He's like, alright then. I'll be like, I'm stabbing my finger. Right. Twist and pull to remove the lancet cap. Right, I've done my alcohol wipe. And then that just shoots in your finger. Oh no! When you prick it, what do you just push down? I'm really scared. Oh no! Squeeze the end of the fingertip. And then pierce it. How are you supposed to do this on your own? Oh God, guys. Drop down. Guys, that's a blooming sharp thing. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh my God, I am bleeding. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that 3 times. I'm going to have to do one of these a week. Jesus Christ. And I've got to fit it all the way to that bloody line. Oh my... Guys, how can something that small... I'm sorry if you don't like blood. Like, I'm full on... Jeez. Okay. There's no way I can do 3 of these on the trot. I'm going to have to alternate my fingers. I'll be losing all my blood out of one. Right, I think I'm going to do these 1 a week maybe. If I'm deficient in it, it's not going to change in a week, is it? Oh my God, maybe I do need a plaster. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's stinging. Right, use the... I've got to get it up to that line. That's a lot of blood. Ah! Why is my blood like that as well? I always worry because my blood always seems to like clot. Like it's bubbling. Come on, surely that's got to be enough blood. My finger's just bubbling. I do not want to put that antiseptic on it. Whew, geez Louise. Right. Add 2 drops of buffer God. Let me do this. 2 drops. 1, 2. Was that a drop? There we go. And now we've got to wait 10 minutes while I've done my finger. Right, hold on a minute. Let's set a timer for 10 minutes. Guys, I can't lie, I didn't expect that to hurt that much. I'm shocked at that. I genuinely feel like, ow. I just need a little bit of tissue. I don't want to put a plaster on it, but Jesus Christ. That's very sharp. Oh, it don't come down anymore because I've already activated it. Like, oh my God. Look at that. Yeah, there's me going, yeah, I'll do 3 in a day. Absolutely not. When I say to Dan, look, when I edit this back, I'll show Dan and I'll be like, look how much blood that frickin' took. Oh no. What does this mean? Right, put my blood in it, we're leaving it. I think this is coming back as negative. So if it's negative, that means my thyroid's all right, doesn't it? Right, we're going to leave it for 10 and I'll come back. I'm going to go and wash my hand and make myself something to... I think I might have a snack. I'm going to get myself a little ivory pastel. Right, we have got 15 seconds and I've cleaned my finger. It leaves you like a little ring around it where it kind of like... Doom. And I'm waiting for the beep, 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 beep. I think it was coming up more. Yay, my thyroid's okay. So they actually do give you a results thing, and it said if a test is showing only a negative, which that is a very clear negative, it means the TSH level in your blood is not the range to be considered hypothyroidism. So I do not have an underactive thyroid, even though I do have quite a few symptoms of it. I get the tiredness, sensitive to the cold, dry hair and skin, and I do get like a little bit of blockages in the system, but that is a clear negative. So that's great. That's 1 test done out of 3. I'm not going to be rushing to do the other 2 at the moment because I feel if I do 1 each on 1 each, I'm not going to have much blood left in this hand. So I am going to now actually do my pamper, and then I'm going to sit down and have the magic show, and then I'll start dinner and I'll probably check in with you. I might be on a little bit of a time lapse while I'm drying my hair upstairs.
Over the hills, make your call loud and clear. I will listen patiently. How are you to know? How are you to know? It's all the things you do, and all the things I don't.
Right, so I towel dry it. I'm sure this was recommended to me by Izzy, the Unique One Revlon. So what I do is I spritz that over my hair because I haven't actually got any of my detangling spray. I know, I'm an adult and I still use detangling spray, especially on holiday, but I haven't got any. So I'm using that. And then this is part of my Monet hair treatment, and it is the split end mask. So when it's still like partially damp, I just take 3 pumps and then you literally just run it along the bottom ends. And number 1, it smells amazing, so that's the most important part. And then I just run a little bit on the bottom of my fringe parts around the front, and then oh god, you're on the towel, sorry guys, And then I just leave that to soak in. And while that's soaking in, I will do my Cetaphil. And then it feels like the crimp is actually coming out this time. And then as it's probably going to be a no makeup day at the moment, I'll run that in. I actually need to get some more of that Cetaphil. But the Cetaphil Pro Redness Prone Skin, they don't tend to do it in a lot of shops, which, can't lie guys, is highly annoying. They do all the regular ones, but that one I might just have to stock up online. Like, don't get me wrong, that is great, and there is a day tinted version which I think I'm going to give a go. And then they have the facial wash. Now I don't want to get all of it and then overload it, so I'm going to stick with that because I know that that works. Skin and Me, I have found it works, but I can't lie, when I use it, when I wake up in the morning, I notice I have a bit more of a raised like look to my skin, so I'm not going to be continuing with that. I've got my 1 month, I'll finish that off, but I'm not going to be continuing with the 4-month plan. I am going to stick with Cetaphil and look into getting the daytime one, the tinted one. And then if I feel like I need the facial wash as well, because my skin doesn't actually flare with the, did that just fall out? It did. The facial washes, it seems to be more the moisturisers. However, I did try my Charlotte Tilbury the other night and it was okay. It didn't flare, it didn't have a hissy fit. So I was like, okay, we're maybe slowly getting on the mend. And then of course, if I have makeup on and I need that extra little bit of coverage, I still have my Tiger Grass, the CC Par one, if you remember this, but this is more for if I'm wearing makeup to like colour correct my skin and that, or if it's like extremely red. But for a day no makeup here, I was going to pop a face mask on, but thought, best not. So now that's sunk in, I'm going to address my hair, dry my hair, and then I think, what's the time? It'll probably be time for the magic show, or I might be able to quickly prep the turkey for the roast dinner. We'll see. Actually a few days later, guys. Sorry, I was editing this and I've realised that I haven't done an outro. But we did have a late night knock at the door on Monday and we got bought this. So our neighbours have just come back from Brazil and we asked him what it was like and he said just shot it. And it's 39%, so this is the softer one, wasn't it? Because he said the local's like 43, 44. I don't know what to...
Didn't he say it was made from sugarcane?
Yes, so I'm thinking like a white rum. It's called Maria Garda Cachacha, and the glasses are all wrapped, bless them. So there will probably be a house vlog or something upcoming where we open this and partake in it. And we said, what do you do? He said, just fill the shot glass and drink it. So we're like, oh, it's quite a big shot glass. But in terms of, the last thing you would have seen was the roast dinner. Oh, is that Siri?
Yes.
Siri, be quiet.
Oh.
And we've got barbecue going as well, guys, at the minute. In terms of the roast dinner, lovely. And in terms of Tutankhamun,
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I don't know how Mum is going to be. Because it is, when it says immersive, I didn't realise how immersive it was going to be. I thought you would have more museum, maybe one room at the end. But it wasn't. As soon as you walked in, it was an immersive thing with the godlike walking through with the, kind of like him fizzling out, weren't it? And then he would come back around. Then you went into a bit where the reenactment of his actual coffin, I thought was amazing. To show like his coffin with the outside and then the cast, all of the replicas they had in there. There were so many facts, but it didn't seem boring to me. Like it was so vivid going around. Okay, there was a lot of bits on the wall that, yep, you sit there and you read, but you take your time in that. But in terms of the actual immersive, you was at the Valley of the Kings. You was Tutankhamun, like.
I can't lie, I thought after you had that production, I was expecting to be taken round to the gift shop.
You thought that's it?
Yeah.
We was in there a good 2 hours.
It really was.
Like one of them, I don't want to spoil it if people are going and they say, I've got to take Mum. One of them, you sit in a chair and you have the full headset and it's almost like you're Tutankhamun in a way.
Yeah.
In a certain scene.
It's not scary and it's not like there's no gore or anything. I think it's 100% educational and just...
Some bits really are a little dark, just as like you're going through a valley, but nothing is jumping out at you.
No.
There was another one where you had the full headset, but you actually walked. That was really cool.
So good.
Everyone was Howard Carter, so you've got this headset on, and children had to hold hands. So obviously there was me and Littleton and Dan and Littleton, but you can see all these Howard Carters around you, and if you get near a wall, it goes red and like a beep beep beep. I walked into a wall and I got told, there's a wall there. I was like, I know, thank you. And then 2 Howard Carters were like fighting. And it also raises your hand, doesn't it?
Yes.
So you see their hands going. Then there was
holding the lantern, weren't it?
That's it.
It all went dark. And then you had to put your hand out in front of you. So could you imagine? The people working there must be absolutely like laughing their titties off. Because they're standing there walking around and they're just seeing all these people walking around like this.
I wonder if I would have thought they'd have to do it.
Well, they would have done it, of course, to turn around and say they know what it is.
It's where they've got, it's where like you go on, you've been framed in 10 years and you see this clip and you're like, I recognise that place. That's me! But honestly, I thought it was amazing. And then you had more facts. Then the gift shop at the end. I thought the gift shop was actually really decent.
Okay.
Not too bad priced either. Some of the gift shops that I've been to are extortionate. The photo package, you can do more photos at the end. I didn't realise. You scan it and there's kind of like a green screen and you choose all your backgrounds. But we just had the pictures as you walked in, to which the backgrounds are Tutankhamun, the pyramids at night, and almost like a newspaper article saying that you found Tutankhamun. I think those were £11 or £9 for your magnet. But then you can pay £7 and have them all digital. So if you just wanted one printed and you wanted all the rest digital, there is a version of that. I didn't get a lot because I know I'm going back with Mum and I did iron myself up a few things. So what I did get was a bookmark, of course. I think this was like £2, £2.50. It's all the hieroglyphics, which if you didn't know, my lovelies, did you know there was over 700 hieroglyphics? I actually learned a lot of facts there. We were doing like quizzes as well to see what everyone had absorbed in. And then this was actually the replica of his head.
How much did it weigh? You couldn't learn that
Hold
much.
on. Was it 10 or 11 kilos?
11 kilos.
11 kilos. And then I got a pen with a baby Tutankhamun on, and I think this was about £2.50. But there was also, if you guys have been around, and then as I say, your pictures, they come in this, and then obviously you get your little booklet to keep. But there was also a bit, I got a magnet as well. Can't lie though, the magnets I thought were quite naff. There was none with Tutankhamun on, which for me, that's your exhibition. So it was all like hieroglyphics or whatever, but I got the one with the baboons. Oh God. because I actually thought the baboons were quite funny, because if you've been with us when me and Mum have gone to the art shows, there's a bit where you sit down and the whole room is immersive. So you would have seen clips of that from there. And in there it said that the baboons, there was 12, and then there was like a naughty one that ran off, but they kind of like guarded him until the statues come up. But that was very good. That was about half hour, that show, because we thought it was ended, got up, and then all of a sudden it was like part 2, so we quickly just went and sat down at the front. But yeah, not scary. The floor, it does feel like you're moving. It feels like you're sailing down the Nile.
Like there's like spiders and that type of stuff.
Scarab beetles and all that.
Geckos running around on the floor and stuff.
And then when you're in the river, it's like the river bed and you can see the boat and that. Honestly, it said 2 hours and we done 2 hours. And I think if you go to it's not Wembley, the XL. When we went to Disney on Ice, you go in the main entrance. This one you don't. You follow it all the way down and go around the corner, and it's one of the back units. And I've just had notification from Fever now that they're doing an immersive experience at, I want to say, Canada Water.
Okay.
And it's an immersive Titanic experience, which I've already sent down the link, because I was like, that looks epic. You do like the Great Hall. Again, you've got your monuments, you've got the whole thing. I think that would be very cool.
I think that would.
Because there was an exhibition a few years ago, I think, and I couldn't get tickets for Mum, and they recreated the walkway, you know, where they're going down, it's where the rooms were. Right. As they were sinking, and they recreate that, and I couldn't get tickets for me and Mum, and I was absolutely gutted. But I believe there's still something at Liverpool. You've got the Titanic Hotel, and then I believe there might be a Titanic museum there as well. But this is like immersive 101. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. As I say, I'm going back again with Mum next month. So it may be that I don't do the immersive stuff with the headset, and I feel Mum with the headset.
Oh, could you imagine?
I'm going to have to tell her, like, you can't shout, you can't kick, because I think she, especially when the bit comes up at the thing. If you've done it, you'll know there's a part where you sit down and someone comes right there. Again, not scary, it's just they bring it so it's like in front of you. And yeah. Did you know that all of your organs were taken out except the heart? The heart was always left in to go to the afterlife. But Tutankhamun didn't have his heart. And there was also a section, wasn't really immersive, but you had a headset watching like a reenactment.
I'm sure they took the heart out and wrapped it up.
But he wasn't buried with his heart, was he?
I'm sure they take all your organs out, they wrap them up, they preserve them, and then they stick them in the coffin with you.
No, so they go in the canopic jars.
Yeah, and they go in the coffin with you.
But his heart
wasn't
in there.
That's what I mean.
So who took Tutankhamun's heart? I think they didn't want him to go to the afterlife. There was definitely something...
foul play.
Yeah, like a young lad, he got a leg infection, weren't he? And you think they was very, very high on their herbal and curing everything. For him to go, I just think... And he was also buried with 2 fetuses, weren't it? 2 children. So someone did not want that line to continue. And then it spoke a little bit about Cleopatra and how it come to the end of the reign with then the Romans. You had the whole section on Howard Carter and the actual newspaper articles. They was really cool because they had the big black and white pictures up. But honestly, guys, we would highly recommend it.
Definitely.
As I say, are you jealous I'm going again?
No.
I might say to Dan, do you want to trip out with Mum? I've got housework to do. And then, yeah, we just went to Lakeside, come back. Had a roast dinner on the Monday. Monday was a chill day. The weather was shite, as you would have seen. And as I say, the barbecue is now smoking along. We're having another barbecue for dinner tonight. Do you think that's catching on fire now?
No.
But yeah, that is rounding out. And as I say, sorry, I was meant to get this up for Thursday, but it was a long vlog and I didn't want to clip any bits. So if you guys have wanted to, on the Egyptian bits, pause it and read the facts, you do you. I've tried to have it as flowy as I can with little bits here and there. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe down below, and leave us a comment. What did you get up onto bank holiday, and are you off to Tutankhamun? But take care, stay safe as always, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.